Go ahead, Coach.
Gonzaga is a great team. Congratulations to them for, winning this tournament championship. They're clearly super talented and well coached, and they did everything they needed to do to win. I couldn't be more proud of my guys. Um, we addressed a lot of the concerns that we had coming to the game. Our guys addressed them really well. We just couldn't quite get it done. So just super disappointing, but really proud of our team and proud of our guys.
Okay. Jeff, go ahead with the first question.
Yeah, for either or both of you guys, could you just talk about how good Jalen Suggs is and might become someday? What were your impressions of him tonight?
Yeah, he's a really talented player. He's a good leader. He's invested in making the right play. He's long and athletic. We challenged him to make some shots in the second half, and he did. So he's a terrific player.
Jake, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach Pope, Jake Hatch here from the Zone. I wanted to ask you about Trevin Knell. Career high 20 points in this game. Do you think he can draw some confidence from this and carry that forward on into the postseason here?
Yeah, Trevin is not lacking for confidence. He had a great night for us. He was really solid on the defensive end, and he made shots for us. And Gonzaga was kind of searching with the press and the 1-3-1, and it left some opportunities for him to make shots. He did a nice job running the floor in transition, and our guys did a nice job finding him. And like everybody on our team, he can step up and make big plays for us. And he did tonight.
Mitch, go ahead.
Yeah, Mark, what do you feel caused the offense to kind of go sideways a little bit in the second half?
I felt like we, credit to Gonzaga for putting some pressure on us. I felt like we were trying to manage a little bit of fatigue, a little bit of running out of gas, a little bit. So it's a combination of those two things I thought was significant. We got some really, really good looks that we were really happy with. And, the ball didn't bounce our way a little bit. That's something that we will improve on and grow on. I felt like our guys executed really, really well. Guys took it upon themselves. I mean, for our team to be an 8-turnover team for the course of a game is pretty remarkable. We just couldn't get the ball to fall. Some really, really terrific looks from inches away and some open looks from three. And so, it's sometimes the game treats you like that, and it certainly did tonight. So I don't have much better answer than that.
Darnell, go ahead. Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, that first half was about as perfect as you guys maybe could have played, and I'm sure you're seeing all the little imperfections and whatnot, but it was an incredible first half. Does that maybe just speak to how good the Zags are of being able to kind of absorb what you guys did and overcome it, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, they're the number one ranked team in the country. They're really good. They're undefeated this season, so they're really good. And so, credit them. They played a great game and they competed the whole way. So they do a terrific job and they're really good. I don't think there's anybody that's debating that.
Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, pardon me. Yes, exactly. Can you talk about the confidence that you've gotten out of this game going forward? I mean, even though you lost the game, I'm wondering, Alex, if you felt like this shows you what you guys are capable of doing in the postseason.
Definitely. I mean, I thought we started out great. Our mindset was great coming into the game. Playing them for the third time, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. And, we knew that, if any team's going to beat them, we were the team. And we were locked in on scout. We got our bodies feeling as great as they could be coming into this game, coming out of last night. Guys were really focused. We were together. We were focused on being physical. We were focused on rebounding. And, Gonzaga responded in the second half. We had a really good first half, and then some shots didn't fall for us. We didn't grab a couple of rebounds in the second half, and Gonzaga pulled away.
Norma, go ahead.
Yeah, Alex, at the start of the season, there was a lot of talk about how this team would be able to follow up last team's performance, especially with the loss of the 3 big seniors. How would you compare this year's team to last year, and moving forward, like what will you guys be able to provide in the NCAA tournament?
Definitely 2 different teams, both great teams. This year's team, we crashed the glass really hard. I think we're a lot more physical, but at the same time, we're 2 different teams, and we got our strengths, and we also got our weaknesses, and that's what we're gonna go back to Provo and work on and watch film and just try to get better leading up to this NCAA tournament.
Darnell, let's try you again.
Yeah, Alex, what was that first half like when you guys were putting together those runs and making shots? And then down the stretch, it was tied at 71. What were you trying to get accomplished there?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, first half, you guys, what was the offense? Was it like running that offense and scoring pretty much at will against Gonzaga? And then down the stretch, it was tied at 71. What were you trying to get accomplished offensively then?
At the beginning, I thought we played with great composure. Clearly, Gonzaga started putting more pressure on us, and we were just trying to continue to get to the second, third side. We were trying to punch it in our bigs. Our bigs were doing a great job being physical in the first half. And, we hit a couple of shots in the first half, and the ball just didn't bounce our way in the second half. And, we just tried to keep battling. We tried to keep battling on the offensive end, doing what we do. And the Gonzaga just put pressure on us, and they made a run.
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Alex.
Well, hey, listen, it ended up being a great ball game. I want to give BYU just a ton of credit. They really took the fight to us, especially in that first 20 minutes, and we couldn't stop them. They had us on roller skates, and just were out competing us and beating us to balls, but also just executing their offense and making big shots. And I think they showed themselves to be a heck of a team and a top 25 level team. But I'm proud of us. We needed a game like that. We hit some adversity and we got punched in the face, and we got together at halftime and just got back to sticking with the plan. And the guys came out and played fantastic defense in the second half. And obviously our offense got going because of our defense, and we were able to get a good win.
Okay, Jeff, go ahead with the first question.
Yeah, for Jalen. Jalen, can you just talk about what it's like to be undefeated going into the NCAA tournament and how fun this game looks like it was for you guys?
This was great. This whole season has been a challenge, but every single one of us on the roster and on the coaching staff have answered to it. We all come in every day ready to work. And, I mean, it was so much fun out there tonight. Like Coach said, we needed one of those, and just to let us know that anybody can be beat on any given night. So we got to come out and hoop. But the way we stuck together and the way everybody kept, each other motivated, and the talk, especially that we had in the second half, I think that's the best talk that we've had all year. Honestly, man, I haven't stopped smiling since the confetti started falling. So no, it was a great night.
Does the ultimate prize feel like is right in front of you now?
Hey, we're taking it one game at a time. We're not looking too far forward ahead. We're coming in every day to get 1% better and play to our standards. We know where our standards will carry us. So, yeah, I think that's the mentality of everyone in this locker room right now.
Karthik, go ahead.
Hey, Jalen, there down the stretch, you were making big bucket after big bucket. I'm sure that's, one of those things you grow up dreaming about is in a championship game, you come up with all the big moments, and everyone when I'm watching on social media, everyone's going crazy for you. What's it like to be in Jalen Suggs' shoes when you're doing that late in the game in a championship-like atmosphere?
First, I mean, I've been dreaming of playing in March, college basketball in March all my life. I've been practicing on my little Tykes hoop, these exact moments, these exact situations. And I mean, for all of them, to play out tonight, it was crazy, kind of going back and thinking about it. But I mean, a lot of the credit has to go to my guys, to the coaching staff. I mean, they kept me up the whole night, kept me motivated, kept me confident. And I mean, they ran with me. I mean, everybody made plays. Neither one of us could have done it, without the other. And I mean, it's such a special group. And man, to be a part of it, I'm blessed, honestly. And, I can't wait to celebrate it and get back to work.
Thanks.
Myron, go ahead.
Mark, when you think about obviously the 76 Indiana team, perfect season, there's a lot of that buzz. Do you talk to your team about that history, or is that something you all don't really think about?
Is this the Minneapolis legend, Myron Metcalf, who rates even over Jalen Suggs in Minneapolis?
The Minneapolis legend is sitting next to you.
That's funny, Myron. We just talked about it in there. I mean, we finally, I mean, and Jalen can attest to this, acknowledge, look, I mean, this is a big deal, and this is really, it puts us in some incredible company, quite frankly, that Kentucky team, and going back over the years, I think there's only, I don't know, you guys know the stats on it, 6 teams or something in the last 30, 40 years. So it's a heck of an accomplishment. It's really a heck of an accomplishment in lieu of, these atmospheres that have been so stale and sterile and lend itself to defensive efforts like we had in the first half, quite frankly. So I give this group of guys just a ton of credit. I mean, what a perfect team to go through 2020, 21 with. And, now I think, again, like I said in the opening statement, this is a great game for us. We got punched in the face, and I hope that everybody took notice just how good this BYU team is. Okay, I mean, they have rim protection and harms. They have shooters on the perimeter that are really starting to shoot the ball well and play better. They got excellent ball screen readers and decision makers in Barcelo and Everett. And I mean, that's a very good basketball team. So they pushed us to the brink tonight, and I give them a lot of credit.
Jalen, for you, same question. What do you think about the history, that's possible for this team in front of you?
Yeah, it's hard not to think about. But I think we've all done a good job of kind of, staying focused and, like I've said multiple times, taking it a game at a time. But I mean, at some point, you kind of got to acknowledge, how special of a thing, and the special of a ride that we're on right now. And man, I think the best part about it is we're all excited for it. We're all happy to keep it going, but we're all ready to get back to work and get ready for Indy. So, man, we're going to enjoy this one. We're going to have fun. It's special times. Yeah, like I said, we're going to get back to work.
Rob, go ahead.
Hey, Jalen, the other day before you guys left, you mentioned that you kind of play your best when the lights shine the brightest. Where does that confidence come from? And then on top of that, the ability to, perform well in big games.
I mean, you've heard the saying, forever, big time players make big time plays in big time games. And that's kind of just a mentality I've always carried. When the lights are shining the brightest, and the more people are watching, I always want to go out, and make plays. But I think more importantly, I really just want to come out with a win, and I told Coach that, with about, I think it was like 6-7 minutes left. I told him we're not walking out of here, without the championship. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it done. And again, coming down the stretch, the guys kept great confidence in me. They trusted in me, and man, the shots were falling. And I think I kept screaming, "It's March, it's March!" And I've been waiting to play in these moments and in March my entire life. And yeah, tonight it was surreal.
Darnell, go ahead. Okay, Mitch, go ahead. Okay, anyone else have a question? Okay. No, we got one more. Sam Gordon, go ahead.
Mark, obviously Jalen's been making plays all year, but it felt like he did everything tonight. Big shots off the dribble, attacking the basket defensively. Is there anything he showed you tonight that you hadn't seen at some point earlier this season?
Not really. I mean, well, actually, listen. I mean, in a sadly sadistic way. I mean, I was kind of hoping that we would face this at some point. And I and I told them at halftime, I told them early in the game, this is what we need to, we need this, and we need to hit it head on, and how he responds is going to be, important for us, important to him. But listen, I've known Jalen now for, I don't know, 3 years or whatever, and watched him. And one thing he is he's a winner at the top of everything, but he's a highly competitive guy, and he gets competing at the highest level. And, sometimes, when you get punched in the face, the easy thing is to blame other things and this and this and that. And Jalen and our whole group didn't do that. We owned it at halftime. All of us did, staff included. And, they came out and responded. But, again, so far, so, in his career and in football, basketball, everything, the bigger the moment, the better he is. So I think that's a great sign for us moving forward. But guys, it's not just those threes and the finishes at the rim. He made some gigantic defensive plays off the ball that we weren't making early in the game. We were a step slow, we were a step late, and they were laying it in, or they were, making a one more pass for an open three. But I mean, he started making those plays off the ball defensively that really got us going.
Okay, thanks guys. Congrats on the win.
Yep.